Attention! Attention! I want to thank everyone that came out tonight in support of superheroes. Leaders from more than 100 of the world's top countries have agreed to make superheroes legal again. We'll gather superheroes and leaders from all over the planet on our boat, the Everjust, for a televised signing ceremony at sea. Oh well, when in Rome.
Wow!
Okay, good. Use the thing. See, that's the current readout.
There!
Okay, come out. Num Num Cookie. Yay! Jack Jack.
You startled me.
Oh, sorry, I noticed you slip away. You seemed preoccupied. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I just needed a breather.
Sure. Fancy stretching your legs? Oh, I mean, sorry, I didn't mean to...
It's fine, Void. And that would be great. Come on. Actually, I haven't seen much of this place. Want to go look around?
Absolutely.
So many supers in one place. Huh? I've never felt so safe.
My portals! Sometimes I forget I can use them for stuff like this. You know, sneaky, mission-y stuff.
Cake! Oh, how can I resist such an alluring and spongy dessert?
Interesting.
Oh, so this is where you two are hiding. Void, I think Winston's looking for you.
Oh, sure, right. I guess I'll catch up with you later.
Funny.
What?
One of Screenslaver's monitors is tuned into my suit cam.
What?
Isn't the suit cam closed circuit?
It is.
Then how come Screenslaver has it?
Maybe he hacked it? Oh.
What if the pizza guy is really a pizza guy, but he was controlled by the screens built into his glasses?
Hello?
Elastigirl's in trouble.
What? What happened to her?
Sorry to tell you on the phone. Meet me on our ship at DevTech.
What's going on? I don't know, but Dad called Lucius after getting a call about Mom, and then left. Huh? Hello?
You kids aren't safe. The Devers sent us to take you.
Well, isn't that redundant? The Devers just sent me here to guard the house. Because the kids aren't safe.
Want to put up a fight, huh? Fine.
Lego Incredibles walkthrough. So here we are inside of the mansion, which is kind of trying to kill us, but not really. I always thought when they gave them the mansion here that the mansion was going to turn on them, but it's more like the mansion is going to help us actually defeat all of the mind-controlled heroes that we now have to defeat, because they're all being mind-controlled by the Screenslaver. So we're going to have to fight the electric guy, which I forgot what his name was, and then also Reflux, and there's the Hawk guy or girl a little bit later, I always forget. And they don't really go too in-depth with the heroes in this game, because they only get 6 levels, and I'm sure the movie is pretty good. I still haven't seen it, but I'm also sure the movie doesn't go that in-depth with the heroes either, because it is a kids movie, you know, it's not like they need to. But anyway, we need to get that disco orb to fall down, and they get that weird sort of birthday party meter. Don't really know what that's for. that design is just a little bit strange. But anyway, to activate that, we're just going to switch over to Violet and get her force field up. And I don't think we need Dash for this part, but just to be safe, I always put Dash inside of Violet's bubble just in case you do. We might need him here. It looks like we probably do need him here, but there are a few of these where Dash isn't required. But I always like to do that just because it saves a little bit of time having to switch to Dash and jump in the bubble in case you do. Anyway, once that is done, we can switch on over to Frozone and actually capture this guy, so that will turn him into a snowman, which always makes me laugh, the little tiny humorous things that these Lego games could do. And I guess when you have all of Lego freedom at your hands, you can pretty much do anything, especially when you want the games to be rated E. Because I do know at some point there were a few Lego games that were like rated E10, and that was too high of a rating for them, so they had to tone down the Lego death to make it E, and it wasn't like there really was a Lego death in the E10 plus ones, it was just the really, like, you know, I don't know, ESRB, man. The ESRB rating, which I'm a little bit surprised people even still pay attention to anymore, because you buy everything, if you buy stuff on PC anyway, you kind of buy it all on Steam, and there's not really an ESRB for that, but enough people still buy it, you know, freely from the stores. And, you know, I think probably on the Xbox and the Sony online stores, I think the ESRB rating is there too. And I know it is kind of useful, but I don't know, I'm a little bit surprised that we still pay so much attention to that. But I guess we still have movie ratings too, and that's kind of important. Yeah, I guess I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so we'll run it over here with Dash, who we will need to carry on over in Violet's bubble so we can charge up this mouse wheel. And that's going to knock down part of the walls here and then get some speakers out. And then I think we're going to have to charge up these speakers so we can get this Hawk guy away from here. So to do that, we are going to try to get away from this bubble, I think. I don't think we need this. Oh wait, no, we do need the bubble, okay. But we have to get all these purple bricks, and the one that I didn't destroy was up here on the ceiling, so I had to jump out, and I think I had to get rid of Violet's bubble so I could actually blow that up, or did I? Okay, I guess I just used Frozone here, because Dash can't shoot anything. Violet can, but Dash can't. And then, it's annoying having the same button as jumping in the bubble be the one that switches characters, which is why I suggest you use the bumpers or some other button other than Y, if you're playing on the Xbox anyway, to switch heroes, just because if you, like there, tried to switch to Violet instead, Frozone jumped into the bubble, which I did not want him to do. Anyway, we'll be able to build the microphone, and that will get rid of the Hawk guy for us. I think the next one is Reflux, and this is going to be... Yep, there he is. He has Jack Jack, so we gotta get him back, although I don't think anybody has successfully kidnapped Jack Jack before, so I don't know why they keep trying to do that. And this was a really weird part, because you're not supposed to be allowed to get past Reflux. He will spit you down with his acid if you try to jump past him. What you're supposed to do is switch to Violet, push and hold B, and turn her invisible so you can jump over to the other side and then knock Reflux off and get the other guys past. But I think I managed to get past here without actually doing that, because if you time it correctly, you don't really have to worry about his acid there. So if you see there, he just shoves you down if you try to jump onto it, and I am pretty sure that I didn't get past there with Violet the first time. I guess we'll see here in a second, but I am remembering I didn't do it the way you were supposed to. There's also that ice part right there that you're supposed to use, what's his name, Frozone for. So right there we go, I got past it with Jack. And you have to get here with Violet because there's a computer. So I wandered around here for a second like, huh, I didn't know you could do that. That was kind of cool, and I thought maybe is there a mini kit back there? No, there was not. So in a second here I am going to switch on over to Frozone and build that ice ladder or whatever it ends up being so I can get Violet up here. And like I said, just push and hold B to turn her invisible and then activate the computer, and that'll be it for this particular part of the level.
You're coming with us, yes you are. Well, you guys quit it. The baby's asleep.
Sneak past him, Vi!
What was that? You're coming with us, yes you are. Well, you guys quit it. The baby's asleep.
Good news and bad news. We found her. She seems physically fine, but she's had an encounter with Screenslaver and she's acting kind of strange in here.
Strange how? Helen!
Dash! We gotta get to my car!
Oh, excuse me. The shrimp salad doesn't seem to agree with me. Anyway, now, I have something very important that I'd like to ask you. Dessert by the pool, darling?
And now we have a kind of combo wombo tandem boss fight. So it's going to start off with Brick here, and we're going to have to get 3 super family building bricks to kind of finish it off. But to get them, you need a giant rock to fall from the roof, or not the roof, the sky. There's not really a roof here as they were outside. Anyway, you're going to need a rock, not that, to fall down, and once it does, that's when we're going to get one of them to run into the rock so we can actually get the bricks. So for the first half of that brick's health there, we're going to need to wait for him to ground pound as he did and then whack him, and then half his health is just gone. And then this guy is going to show up and we're going to want to use, I think, Jack again. I think we have him with us. Yeah, we're going to use him to blow up some of the golden stuff that's on the inside. Hopefully I'm remembering that correctly. If I'm not, then that's going to be a little bit embarrassing. Yep, there's a golden one, so we will switch to Jack. And if you get too close to that tower, a bunch of Lego spikes are going to come out and try to keep you away from it. So there's not really a whole lot you can do other than use your fire vision on these guys to get the golden down. So we'll do that on the left side, and then we're going to do the same thing on the right side. And that will knock this guy out of his protective bubble, but you're also going to want to make sure you're far back enough that the spikes don't stop your laser. And now that he's down, there are going to be some more rocks falling from the sky here, and those are the ones that we're going to want to get the boss to run into. And this is where the combo wombo comes in, so they're going to climb onto each other, and this is where the part I've been talking about the whole time is going to come in. So once this finally, right there, that right there, okay, that rock, once that drops down, you're going to want to get him to aim, or her, whatever that is, you're going to want that arrow attack to aim toward the rock. And once he runs into it, there's going to be a brick inside, and he's going to lose some health. So you're going to do that 2 more times, and then build the super family build station thing, and that'll be it for this level.
Here comes Brick.
I am carried like a baby, but crushed like a dirt.
So awesome! I want to play!
Incredible escape!